Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. So next up is jins. We finished the property for ism of i'rab. That is done. Next up we have here jinsiyya, the gender. Jins, the gender of a noun. This is important because when you are interacting with other words in Arabic, you have to be gender specific in the sense that the gender doesn't matter and it influences how you will use other words. Okay, default, all nouns will always be masculine. So unless you have these specific attributes, I could say, attributes. First one is a noun ending in ta marbuta, which we covered in class. This is very simple. If you have a word ending in ta marbuta, for example, Aisha. Aisha ends in this, and it is a feminine word. Next up, we have what you would call, like, I forget what this is called. Sorry. Yeah, forgive me for this one. I forget what this is called. But if you have this ending, Zahra, for example, then you can tell that this is a feminine noun. Next up, you have the ya, or the standing alif. You don't want to confuse this with ya with the two dots. Ya with the two dots means it's going to be pronounced as a ya. Ya just like this means it's going to be an alif sound. Okay. So these three will always be feminine words, with the exceptional case of if that word is inherently a masculine word. For example, Talha. Talha, for example, is ending with the ta. However, it is not a feminine noun because it is a male masculine name. Similarly, the word Musa. Musa is not a feminine noun, even though it's ending with this type of alif. Okay. Next up, we have body parts in pairs. Any body part in pairs, like your hands or your eyes, yadan, aynun, they will always be referred to as feminine, even if you are only referring to one. So even if you're talking about like one hand, right? It doesn't matter. It's still, it can be treated as a feminine noun. Next up is broken plurals. When you get into plurals or types of plurals, one of them is broken plural. If you have a broken plural, for example, qalamun, aqlamun, then that will be treated as a feminine noun. Proper names of places, and like for example, Canada, I think it can be like Canada, Canada. Boom, Canada. And lastly, if the Arabs said so. So that's Sama'i. So why is Shams a feminine noun? Because they said so. The end. There's no explaining that. Okay. How will you know that? You just have experience and you go to your dictionary quite a bit until you get familiar with the language and know that it is a feminine noun. And that covers that. That covers the jinsiyya.